Hello, welcome back. Modern Magic for the Modern Man. Here we are playing some more Blue Black turns. Some more Blue Black turns. My opponent's name is Elf Kid. Do you think they're playing elves? They're at least playing a green deck. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. My opponent's on the play. They're going to mulligan. And they're going to bottom. Oh boy. Oh boy, I may have been very wrong. Oh no, we're playing the eggs deck. Gross. Gross. Temporal Mastery seems like fun. Yeah, I'm just going to top both of these. But I'm definitely going to fetch next turn. Opponent's going with the Ancient Stirrings. The sweet, sweet mana confluence here. Man, I'd really like to remand that Ichor Wellspring. Ichor Wellspring's about as good as it gets for the eggs deck. Yeah, what they're looking for here is a sack outlet like that. Yeah, I can't let that resolve. I just lose to that. Oh, darn it, I forgot to fetch. Ugh. Gross. Don't know why I didn't draw another land. Yeah, I'm going to put my opponent under this exhaustion here and see what I get next turn. Tendo Ice Bridge. Thoughtcast. Another egg. Man, still no lands? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm going to lose the game because I didn't draw any lands. But so I'm going to just go ahead and throw out that Howling Mine and just let my opponent do what they want to do. Sanctum of Eugene. Engineered explosives for 2. Okay. That's one way to deal with my stuff. Oh, I see. And it also lets you draw some cards. That's pretty smart. Pretty smart. Mindstone. And Terrarion. Yeah. There it is. Well, my opponent's got enough mana to really do anything they please. Yeah, I'm going to let that sit. My opponent can sack the Mind Stone and get back a Chromatic Star, but do I really care? Probably not. What I really want to counter is a Cart Clan Ironworks. Another Scrap Trawler. Yeah, they can really do some nasty drawing with that now. Yeah, you know, I own most of the pieces of this deck. I might have to feature it one day. It's actually pretty cool. Looks like they're just producing an artifact. There's an island. Yep, so we're looking to counter a sack outlet, a win condition, something. The win condition might be Emrakul. I don't actually know that to be true. So I think this has a mana cost of 0. I don't think they can recur it as well. Ancient Stirrings for the Ironworks. Yeah, Ironworks is not going to resolve. Another land is good. Terrarion. And another one. Alright. See if we can get an extra turn here. We don't, but that's okay. We've got to park the Water Veil, and we got a land to play Temporal Mastery next turn. Snapcaster Mage doesn't do what we want. Another part to Water Veil. I kind of don't want to burn it right now. How much mana do I have? I have a Cryptic, so exhaustion costs 5. I'm kind of taking a chance by doing that. I think it's a chance that's a risk that's worth it. Because if they lay down anything, maybe, just maybe, I can tap it down with Giga Drowse. Yep. So that's the sort of thing I expected my opponent to do. Get another Dictate of Kruphix online. Another part the Water Veil is good. So yeah, it looks like I'm just going to win through combat damage. Yep, so I did the divide and conquer thing there just in case my opponent had anything weird. Okie dokie. So, you know, Scrap Trawler makes this Eggs deck a little bit more redundant, but I still don't see how they win without. Well, I see how they win, but I think that Krark Clan Ironworks is just too vital to their plan. So I think things like Counter Squall is good. Thoughtseize is also good. And then, because they're kind of dirtly, I like Tasigur just for some pressure and what it does to just power out stuff to draw. So I like Click a little better because it does kind of what Thoughtseize does. But I also like Tasigur. So Tasigur will go into the maybe pile. Sensor and Remand doesn't do a whole lot. Exhaustion and Gigadrouse are great. I'd like to keep all of them. Um, as you can see there, Scrap Trawler is pretty vital to their plan, but it's just not that big of a deal. Just not. Yeah, I'm going to cut Snapcaster Mage. Surely they've got some relics or some Graph Digger's cages or something. Alright, this looks good. Yeah, this hand can really take us all the way. Opponent kept 7. I'm going to play that, and then next turn I'm going to look at an island. Defense Grid is pretty neat. Alright, my opponent found the Ironworks. Looks like there's not a lot I'm able to do about it. So I'm just going to do my own thing. Defense Grid is pretty strong. Yeah, it's completely feasible my opponent can go off from here. Yeah, because that's 3 mana. That makes it 5, plus they can draw a card. Yeah, and they got Scrap Trawler. So I'm going to let them show us the power of what they are doing here. So this might take a while. I'm going to pause this and bring you back when things start to get interesting or my opponent lethals me. I really want to see their win condition and what they're doing. So, all right, be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, my opponent found an Emrakul. So, yeah, my opponent spent about 10 minutes doing a bunch of things. Yeah, Emrakul, I can't even tap him down with Gigadrouse. Cryptic Command works on Emrakul, though. Yep. So my opponent made a bunch of mana. They were floating a bunch of colored mana. For a second, I thought they were going to Door to Nothingness kill me. Which would be kind of cool. Yeah, Emrakul can't be countered, so I can't even remand Emrakul. I don't have a lot of ways to handle Emrakul. Relic of Progenitus, is that any good? I don't think it is. I think once they get their stuff online, I don't think Relic really hurts them all that much. Yeah, we'll just run it back the way we brought it. I'm going to say this hand is a no. This hand is much better. We've got lands. We're going to continue to draw lands. We got a Cryptic Command, and we've got another one on the way. Of course, Defense Grid will ruin all of our plans, but that's what Defense Grid does. It ruins things. Ruins plans. So I'm just going to play like they don't have it. Alright, Terrarion. So no defense grid then. Oh, maybe defense grid still. Ancient Stirrings. Alright, from Mox Opal. Which is a Lotus Petal. Or if they have a Scrap Trawler, a bunch of these, and a Krark Clan Ironworks, it's a Black Lotus. Alright, I'm going to play that. Yeah, since I've got 2 Cryptic commands, I'm going to go ahead and throw down Dictative Kruphix on their turn here. That sucks. For me, anyways. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Luckily, they're short on mana. I think if I go ahead and bounce it, force them to play it again, that's okay. I don't know if they will play it again. That's the thing. Yeah, if they can win here, there's really no reason for them to play it again. Thoughtcast. Yeah, keeping in mind, Mox Opal's free mana. So right now they've only got access to 2. They can play a land and have a 3rd. I know this deck is very, very slim on mana. So seeing my opponent struggle with spending their mana is not surprising. Let's see if they've got an Ancient Stirrings or Nature's Claim or something here. Yeah, they replayed Defense Grid. So they're really back to square one. I mean, they drew 2 cards with Thoughtcast, but they must not have been, you know, that great. So Counter Squall is interesting because I can actually play it through the Defense Grid. So yeah, I'm just going to hold up Counter Squall. I'm going to let Mindstone resolve. I'm going to let that resolve. So I'm looking to hit a Krark Clan Ironworks here. Another Dictate. And another Serum Visions. So yeah, I can Serum Visions here. Put that on top. And put that on top. I want both of those. I'm going to play this other Sunken Hollow, and I'm going to pass the turn. Yep, so I've still got mana up for Counter Squall. Ironworks. Yeah, I got to put that down. Do I think my opponent has Warping Wail? I doubt it. They've F6'd. Exhaustion is a good draw. Let's see, I've got 8 mana, so Snap, Time Warp here. Does what we want. Looks like we're in the driver's seat here. Time warp is good. Yep. Put another turn on the stack. Go ahead and lay this exhaustion on my opponent. Wow, 4 of a kind scrap trawlers. That's something special right there. Yep, so my opponent doesn't have anything that they can really mess with me. And we win the match. So, yeah, I think overall this is a pretty good matchup. I was not expecting Defense Grid, although it is a great card. Great card to have in against me. So yeah, so right now we're 2-0. We're living the dream. We're hunting for that sweet, sweet treasure and a chance for a 5-0. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.